How's it going, everyone? The PlayStation Store has launched some new deals, and I do want to go over them. Some pretty solid deals have been added. PlayStation 5 games as well as PlayStation 4 titles. From what I can see, I will take a look at some of the PlayStation 5 games first, but right off the bat, Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade did catch my attention. That is 29% off for $49.69. Of course, that gets you the base FF7 game, as well as the Intergrade expansion. Intermission, whatever you want to call it. $49 for that is pretty good. I love the FF7 remake, and obviously this includes the additional episode that's actually decent in length and adds a little bit to the story as well, and sets the table kind of for the next game. I won't go too much into it, but FF7's awesome, and it's very much worth a playthrough. It looks fantastic on PlayStation 5, plays fantastic on PlayStation 5, new set of trophies, all that good stuff. $49 for that is pretty good. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is $29.99, your typical price. Watch Dogs Legion, $19.79, you know, the prices that we're kind of used to. Mortal Kombat 11, $14.99. Immortals Phoenix Rising Gold Edition is $39.99. Neo Collection is $49.69. That is still such a steep price to pay. You know, great games, but yeah, that price is kind of wild. The remastered versions of each game are $29.99. That is the complete edition of those two titles. Guilty Gear Strive is actually seeing a 20% off discount, so that's kind of nice, $48 for that. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is 50% off for $19.99. For Guilty Gear Strive, by the way, you can also get the deluxe edition for $72.24 or the ultimate edition for $84.99. Yeah, those prices are not fun to look at. Saints Row the Third Remastered is $17.99. You've got Hood, Outlaws, and Legends down to $22.49. That's 25% off. You know, some of the lower key titles. Hitman 3 is $29.99. That's actually been live, so yeah, that's ending tomorrow. Yeah, so some deals, nothing crazy. We don't got a deal on Ratchet & Clank, so that's a little bit of a bummer. MLB The Show 21 is also discounted if you want to check that out. But yeah, Ratchet & Clank is seemingly the holy grail missing PlayStation 5 title. But hey, I told you guys that in a previous video that I did not foresee that game going on sale. Okay, now let's move on to some of the PlayStation 4 deals, because there is some good stuff that has been added. The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3, 50% off for $29.99. Great deal on that. Just Cause 4 Reloaded, $7.99. Not a bad deal on that. Tokyo Remembrance is $9.99. That's actually a pretty cool story-driven game. I would recommend that. I think that's not a bad pickup. Pretty cool title that Square Enix had their indie program do the development on that. Mark of the Ninja Remastered is down to $9. That is an awesome game. That is one of those games that gets lost in the shuffle because it came out so long ago, and then this remastered version kind of came out of nowhere. But $9 for that is really, really good, and I would highly, highly recommend it. Cool action stealth platformer that is actually really well done. The remastered version isn't anything to write home about in terms of improvements from the original, but still, the game is at a high quality level that I would recommend it. What do we have? Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown Deluxe Edition is $21.24. Red Dead Redemption 2 Ultimate Edition is $34.99. I love me some RDR2. Dead Cells is 30% off for $17.49. I love me some Dead Cells, so that's definitely one I would recommend. Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1 and 2 are $9.99 a pop. That's okay. GTA 5's on sale if you're one of the 2 people in the world that don't own it at this point. Middle-earth Shadow of War is down to $9.99 as well, which is a pretty good deal. Pyre, which is a super giant game, that is $6.99. That is a pretty good pickup. You guys know what Supergiant is all about. Their games are usually top notch. Batman Return to Arkham, $4.99. That's always going to be a good pickup with getting Batman Arkham Asylum as well as Arkham City. Great games. $5 for that is a no-brainer. Oxenfree, 65% off for $3.49. Love that game. That was a game that really surprised me. I played it way back when it came out. It was done by a studio called Night School Studio, composed of some developers that came from Telltale, and they did a really cool coming-of-age story-driven experience, some supernatural elements. If you want something that has a cool art style, story-driven, $3.49 is great for that. Bastion, 75% off for $3.74. I might have to do an entire video on Bastion at some point, just because this is one of the most iconic, you know, games of all time from Supergiant, but thinking about it, it came out back in like 2008 or 2009. I always like to put things in perspective, but if you were like 10 years old back then, man, you're like 23, 24 now, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, $3.74 for Bastion is wild. That's a great game. Awesome art style. One of the games that If you want to talk about games that have aged so incredibly well, there might not be a game that has aged better than Bastion because of its excellent art style, excellent sound direction, the narration was great, $3.74 for that is just a slam dunk no-brainer. Axiom Verge, 65% off for $6.99 if you want something old school, that's definitely a decent pickup. Done by one person, can't wait for Axiom Verge 2. Borderlands, the Handsome Collection, 75% off for $9.99, you guys know what the deal is with that. Borderlands, the pre-sequel, Borderlands 2, all the DLC, a lot of content for your money, a lot of replayability, so not bad there. Final Fantasy VII Remake, the base game, by the way, is $29.99, so if you would want to forego the intermission expansion for now, that's $30. You'll get the PlayStation 5 upgrade with that if you want that, because the Plus version does not get the upgrade, so that is an option. Persona 5 Royale Ultimate Edition is $44.99 for Plus subscribers, $49.99 for non-Plus. Royale's awesome, pretty easy recommendation there. The base game is $26.99, which that $26.99 price tag is actually really, really good. Wolf Among Us, $5.99, in my opinion, the best Telltale game. Excellent game, great story, can't wait for Season 2. Raccoon City Edition, which includes Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 for $32. Essentially, you get both games for $16. Resident Evil 2 is without a doubt the better game. Resident Evil 3 is okay, very short. They wanted to go in without multiplayer component, it wasn't that great, so yeah, take that for what you will. Hunt Showdown Deluxe Edition, 65% off for $17.49. Pretty good deal on that, all things considered. If you want a multiplayer game, doesn't run the best on PlayStation 4, like the PC version is ideal, but hey, $17.49 ain't bad. Kingdoms of Amalur: Ray Reckoning, 45% off for $21.99. Last of Us Part 2, 25% off, $29.99. Got a little confused because they did drop the MSRP of that game down to $40, so $30 for that. The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 4 Digital Deluxe Edition, 40% off for $48. Obviously, go through the first 3 games. Trails of Cold Steel gets pretty wild in the latter portions of the games, but hey, the base game is also available, 30% off for $42 if you'd rather check that out. SMT3 Nocturne, 30% off for $35. And yeah, it looks like I went through the bulk of the deals. UFC 4 is on sale, if you want to pick that up. Skater XL, 25% off. Chronos Before the Ashes, $18. Transformers Battlegrounds. I am recording this video a little bit early, so there might be more deals that are going to be continued to be added into this sale, so I will keep you guys posted on that, but the deals are rolling in by the looks of it, and some pretty good ones as well. So that's gonna do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Are you picking anything else up? Do you want me to see? What do you want to see get covered? Anything below a certain price threshold? Probably just gonna do that. Games under $10, all that good stuff. And I believe maybe more stuff is rolling in, because what I went over wasn't that many games, but yeah, let's see what does happen, because if they actually roll out a bunch of games that were on sale in the first portion of the summer sale, that wouldn't leave a lot left. So maybe what I went over is just what's live right now, and more are coming very, very soon. But that's gonna wrap it up for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.